Well, there's really two kinds of cloud as part of the misconception. There's public cloud and there's private cloud. So public cloud is things like iTunes Store, Google Docs, those kinds of things. Private cloud is where the companies own their own web services, and they're already being used that way by broadcasters today. That's how field video is coming in today. The big question will be, how will the public cloud affect production? And if you look especially at Adobe's Anywhere initiative, I think that's going to be very interesting, because for the first time they're going to enable collaborative workflows over the web. The big problem with the cloud is really all about bandwidth. There's not a problem with is it big enough, and really not a problem with is it secure enough, although certainly there's been some notable failures like the Amazon S2 problem. But the ability to not only just upload content and have it downloaded somewhere else, but to collaboratively be able to work on a project simultaneously, especially in fast turn news, is going to be pretty impressive. And for post facilities, the diaspora of talent will continue, because you'll be able to have a compositor in Minneapolis working on a project where they might be editing in LA and the final delivery might be happening in Mountain View, and it won't make any difference. So, and it will also change the business models, especially for the software vendors, where they've been selling what we call perpetual licenses, which is where you buy it and you own it forever. With cloud-based offerings, you're likely to be renting your software and paying by the month, which will have some interesting benefits and some interesting downsides. It will certainly have the benefit of probably having less fixed costs, having more variable costs, which for most people is probably good. On the other hand, things like version control and what version of software you're on and how did you make this thing, and if they change versions at the other end, it's going to become immensely complicated.